So here's our second example in distinct linear factors. I'm going to write it a little bit bigger so you can see it. 2 over x squared minus 1. Now the most important first step is to factor that denominator. So we're going to say 2 over x minus 1, x plus 1. And when I break that up, I'm going to just say a over x minus 1 plus b over x plus 1. After we set up the fraction composition, we're going to go ahead and multiply both sides by the common denominator. That means x minus 1, x plus 1 over here on the left, and that means x minus 1, x plus 1 here on the right, and x minus 1, x plus 1 there. When we cancel things out, the entire denominator on the left cancels, and I'm left with 2. On the right, the x minus 1's cancel. I'm left with a times x plus 1. On the left, the x plus 1, or the b over x plus 1's cancel, and I get b x minus 1. Now, we're going to distribute and work the right side, ax plus a plus bx minus b. I can condense the common terms, ax plus bx plus a minus b. Grouping the x's and grouping the constants, I get a plus b x plus a minus b. Now we don't have an x term, so it's 0x. So when we do this and I set up my system, I get a plus b equals 0. That's the coefficients of the x terms. And a minus b, which is the constant term on the right, equals 2, which is the constant term on the left. If I go ahead and add these two equations together, I get 2a equals 2. So a equals 1. 1 plus b equals 0. So b equals negative 1. And then back up to our original equation, if a equals 1, I'm going to write 1 over x minus 1 plus negative 1 over x plus 1. Only issue with this that I would have is that this right here, the plus minus, doesn't really, it's not proper mathematically grammatically correct. So we want to go ahead and make that just 1 over x minus 1 minus 1 over x plus 1. And that would be our final answer. If you ever wanted to check, you could just go ahead and subtract these two together and see if you come up with 2 over x squared minus 1. So we got one more example that we're going to try, and I'll put that on the third video. And if you get it, again, great, go ahead and move on. If you get stuck, you can check it out. The third example is going to be a little tricky, so check it out.